Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collarwood for YouTube, back with another Dark Shadows video for you guys and gals. I'm here to give my character retrospective of Bill Malloy. What would you do with a drunken sailor, right? So, by the way, I'm going to find this song and leave a link in the description box. Played by actor Frank Schofield. I really enjoy this character. I enjoy A, his honesty, B, his forthright, and really I love the way the character is written. He's straightforward, he's to the point, he's honest with every character because he's honest with himself, even though there's things he questions. So, when did Bill Malloy make the decision to go guns blazing for Roger Collins? I think there are a lot of key moments. The one most particular key moment is David trying to kill his own dad. I think that really set a tone for Bill Malloy, especially when he's called by Constable Carter to consult with him about David. Um, I think really it really jars Bill Malloy. You know what I mean? Man, this kid tried to kill his dad. He didn't even want to say those words. Um, as I pointed out in the episode I covered, uh, I do think that started his path down. And then really the pressures of seeing the strain on Liz, the strain on the house, and really the one thing Bill Malloy could pick up is it's not just Burke causing this strain, it's Roger himself. Sure, Burke's bringing the pressure and the heat, but Roger isn't doing himself any favors or the family any favors. So, as he tells to Liz, with or without your permission, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to take care of this, whether you get mad at me or not. He lets Roger know straightforward, hey, you don't, whatever, I'll go to the police. He then tells Roger, oh, Sam Evans. The one, I love the episode, in episode 45, when Bill Malloy, well, if Sam's harassing you, why don't you go to Jonas Carter? It's a reference to the the sheriff in question to hey, you could go to the law, which is true. Bill Malloy, when he states something, he states fact if he has it, and there he did have it. Uh, I love the debate Frank Schofield has with himself in a lot of ways because when he gets the confession, when Sam tells Frank Schofield's Bill Malloy, I'm the only thing standing between Roger Collins and a prison sentence. At first, Sam sort of writes that off as, or sorry, Bill Malloy writes that off as Sam being drunk. But as he's sitting at the hotel diner, he realizes, well, wait a second. What if it wasn't just him being intoxicated? What if him being intoxicated brought out the truth? So, which is a possibility. Um, Now, which we find out, yes, that's the case. I mean, as audience members, when we're watching Dark Shadows, we know when a character is finally spewing the truth. But sometimes the other characters might not realize it because a character has a prehistory. Sam's history for the past 10 years had been being an alcoholic. There was a time he was happy, as uh, Bill Malloy points out, and he wasn't always so drunk. But ever since Burke went to prison, Sam has been hitting the bottle. It's not just that Burke went to prison. That is the biggest reason, but it's not the. To me, another reason too to sort of, not that I haven't done a Sam Evans retrospective. Here's a man in Sam Evans whose wife died of an illness, and he took Roger's money because he wanted to pay for his wife's medical bills and treatments. Again, I don't know what she had, and it's not officially listed that I know of. I take it that she had cancer. Again, not saying she did. That's just my opinion. Now, with Bill Malloy feels sorry for Sam because to Bill Malloy, Sam Evans is a friend. Uh, to 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 Bill Malloy, Burke Devlin is a friend. You learn that 15 years ago, uh, Bill Malloy gave Burke Devlin his first job, and he paid him like a man. And as Bill Malloy tells him, You did a man's work, you got paid like a man. It lets you know that Bill Malloy values truth, honesty, hard work, and dedication. And if you do those four things by Bill Malloy, you're right by him. If you're going to lie and connive, he doesn't love that at all. And he could tell Roger is not the most honest individual. But what Bill Malloy doesn't realize is there are unseen enemies around him. Though he is loyal to Liz, there is someone even more loyal to Liz, which is going to get into my next character retrospective of one Matthew Morgan, a very dangerous man, even a danger to himself, whether he's aware of it or not. Bill Malloy's demise is one of the most twisted things you'll ever see. By twisted, I mean the writers do a great job of teasing it, maybe, Roger Collins. They're sort of trying to narrow you down that road. And we know it wasn't Burke Devlin, because what would Burke have to gain by Bill Malloy's death? Nothing. He had more to gain with Bill Malloy being alive. The main suspect is Roger. But we know for certain that it wasn't Roger who killed Bill Malloy, but another dirty, dastardly scoundrel was behind the death of the most famous sailors and boatmasters of Collinsport. Hope you enjoyed my. Oh, by the way, yeah, Mrs. Johnson was Bill Malloy's housekeeper. Look, Bill Malloy. Did Bill Malloy have a crush on Elizabeth Collins? Elizabeth Collins' daughter. Of course he did. Who didn't? First of all, it's played by the lovely Joan Bennett. Elizabeth is a beautiful woman. So, you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the character retrospective.